Hello everybody and welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches, and it is a new vlog week. It is currently Tuesday, September 10th. It's almost midnight, so we're heading into September 11th. Okay, so I'm going to start off with what I just finished because of last week's video, and then what I'm fixing to pull out. So, first I got 300 stitches done on sugar cookies. This completed 2 of Cheryl's events, and then one in a ball for dodgeball. So there's that, and then I did get enough stitches in on this just to get another dodgeball. All in all, I did about 1,500 stitches in 3 days for the other group. Not my best. But a lot of color changes, a lot of distractions. I was flipping between projects. So next, so those 2 I'm about to pull off the Q-snaps, and we will move on to other things. I need to go grab Fall Pumpkin. It's a Alexander Adelaide that I got out of the magazine, out of my car, because it's going to be my switch off project. Because I need 200 in it for some of Cheryl's pumpkin, like pumpkin flavored stuff with a pumpkin on it, and it's a big pumpkin. So, and then for homework, I am working on, this is called A Warm Welcome by Doreen Jones. It's in a Just Cross Stitch magazine. I can't remember which one. It was a few years ago though. And I'm going to be working up here, trying to get some of that done. I need 600 for School of Magical Stitches, 500, which I could get those simultaneously, for Choose My Whip, plus every 300 I get a dodgeball. At least that's for now. I don't know if that's changing soon. Dodgeball's getting intense, y'all. I'm on the green team. Green has 12 people, purple has 14. I believe when we get down to 8 on each team, then it's a little more of a free-for-all. But in order to get us there, like last week they changed our stitches from in order to dodge from 100 to 150, and now they are hinting around about something else coming out the pipeline. So looking forward to that. Looking forward maybe a strong yeah, or we'll see. So yeah, that's the stuff I'll be stitching on. I will try and pop in once I go and pull Fall Pumpkin, but I just finished a round, so I'll wait till my next round. Work on Welcome 2 before that. Yeah, so that's it. I will check back in with y'all here in a little bit. Good morning, y'all. It is 4:30 in the morning. I'm still here. I'm still working. I'm fixing to go do a round, which means I will go to the trunk and get Fall Pumpkin, but I wanted to show y'all. This is how it's going here. I started out with the back stitch around here, and then I've been working my way up, and I'm so excited. You see that dark green color? It's completely done for the whole rest of the project. That's how close I'm getting to being done, and it's so exciting. So I'm like color completing right now as best I can, if I don't have to count too much, because I don't trust myself to count. But yeah, so that's where that's at. I'm gonna go get Fall Pumpkin, put it on the Q-snap. I don't know if I'll work on it tonight though, because I'm like really into that, and I really have to use the restroom and put up my stuff before people start getting here and see how crazy I am, because I'm crazy. Okay, I will check in with y'all hopefully this evening, but I have to drive to Dallas tonight, so I don't know. Play it by ear. See you soon. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It is the evening of September 11th, 2019. I have been driving all day because Ryan has his appointment in the morning, so we have been on the road most of the day. Well, of course, I slept until like 1 o'clock, but still. So I'm trying to squeeze at least 150 stitches on this, because the new challenge for the 3 days thing is we have to do at least 300 stitches a day. So I need to squeeze 300 in on this, and then I'm gonna get some sleep for the appointment in the morning. So not a big update tonight, but it is what it is. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It is the Friday the 13th. Oh my goodness. Hope that things don't go crazy tonight. It's also a full moon. I'm sure all of you know this already. It's all over Facebook. But here I am. I checked in with you the night before last. I got like 50 stitches put in that night because I was tired from the drive. And then we got up early the next morning. We went to my son's doctor's appointment. They basically said the medicine is working really well, that we will continue to use it probably until he's an adult, that randomly he will have these basal cells pop up and we'll use the cream to treat them. They did biopsy another one of his, what they think is a basal cell, just to be sure before we start treating like around his eyes, because it's just a very sensitive area. So that was my day yesterday. I took the kids to get some clothes and shoes, and then the long drive home. Found out about my new job. Yes, I'm changing jobs again. It's the same company. I'm not gonna be working in this office for very much longer. I am going back to a shack, but it is way closer to home, and I'm actually really excited about it. So, where are we at? I did do some stitching last night, just because I was trying. Yesterday I needed a minimum of 300. I was like less than 100 away, and I need it before midnight. So I popped this on my stand, and I was working. Sorry, the lighting's not great right here. In here somewhere, the purple, I think, and got the stitches done before midnight. Did not post my picture when I posted my update, so I got eliminated. Oh well, it means I don't have to stick with the same project for 3 days anymore, which is good because I'm hecka behind on everything. So this does officially have its 600 stitches for homework, so I can put it up. The next thing I'm going to pull out is, I'm going to be switching off between two of them. I know I've said that before, but I'm actually going to do it tonight. This one needs 400 stitches for the dark side, because I feel like gargoyles are gothic and dark. So I need 400 stitches in that tonight, and also 200 stitches in Fall Pumpkin for Cheryl's group. Things about pumpkin spice and stuff. So this one has a very minimal start, to the point I'm not quite sure which way the fabric goes. I think it might be this way. What I did with this one, and if you see my Mania post, you probably know this. This is 32 count Jobelin and Pele's Fire by Under the Sea Fabrics. The project is out of a magazine. It's an Alessandra Adelaide, and it's done in oranges, like 2 or 3 different oranges, and of course the stem is in brown. But I decided to switch it so that it's done in blacks and grays, the pumpkin is, on bright orange. So I'm anxious to see how well that turns out. Y'all will get to know right along with me. So I'm going to put those 2 projects on the Q snaps, work on them for most of the night. I figure I should get both of them done by shortly after midnight, and then go on to the next thing. So I'll check in with y'all then. It's Friday, so we still have a few more days of the vlog. Also, part of my cold now is a bubble in my ear, to where, actually this helps. I was just hearing me this entire time, so I don't know how loud I am or anything like that. So this was helping. It is no longer helping. Anyway, I'm gonna get to stitching, and I'll check back in with y'all later. Good evening, y'all. Thought I would do a quick middle of the evening check-in. Actually, it's kind of late in the shift. It'll probably be the last time I check in. It's about 4:30 on September 14th. It is a Saturday, which means I probably won't get any traffic going through here, but you know. So I showed you that I was working, or that I had finished working on A Warm Welcome, and the 2 I had pulled out, Guardians. I knew there was something I was missing. So I pulled out Guardians of Notre Dame. I needed 400 stitches on it for my dark side homework. So in doing 400 stitches, I almost finished all the color. Literally, actually I think I did finish all the color in this blue Guardian here. So hard to do one-handed. So he is completely done except for his back stitch. So that's what I got done tonight. It's a little more than 400 stitches, but I was so close. I was like, let's just knock that little bugger out of there. So I didn't do any switching. I'm just like, I'll work on that and then I will pull out Fall Pumpkin. This one only needs 200 stitches for Cheryl's daily 30 homework. I'm about halfway to my, no, I'm almost to like 150. But I'll probably go ahead and put a full 300 in it to get the dodges for dodgeball, or to get a ball from dodgeball for dodgeball. So this needed 400, so that's one ball, and then that's 100 left over. Then I pulled out a new start. They got me my other 200, so that I got a dodgeball. Also, it was my bonus homework for School of Magical Stitches, which is something that dazzles you, because as soon as I saw the pattern, and it's a mystery stitch along, so you don't see the whole pattern, but what she does is she shows you the whole thing, but it's fuzzed out. And even with just that, I was so dazzled. I was like, I absolutely have to stitch that. You've probably been seeing it making its way around the YouTubes. So I jumped on the bandwagon, and this is the Deck the Halls Sal by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. Let me do this because the fabric is a little see-through. I absolutely love this fabric. It's this white art fabric I got while I was at Silk Weavers. So it's a dark gray with these painted spots on it, because see, there's none on the back. But I thought it would be perfect for a Christmas piece. I'm already loving it with the little bit that I've gotten done. So that's just over 200 stitches in that. You may be seeing quite a bit of this for a little while because I love it. I'm so excited. So excited. So, right now I'm working on the Fall Pumpkin, and then I'm not quite sure where I'm going from there, but by the time I get there, it'll probably be time to go. So we will check in with y'all this evening. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It is Saturday, September 14th. I'm in a new location once again. I know we talked about the fact that I would be going to a new location soon, and that it'd be different from the office. I didn't know how soon though. They called me this morning and asked if I could be here tonight. So here I am. It's a much bigger shack. Like, there's actually like space. I have to wear this PPE all the time, so I've got my safety glasses, I've got a hard helmet. I have to wear them when I go outside. Safety vest, gloves, I have snake chaps on, I have my steel-toe boots. It's definitely different. And so is like the camera angle, so you get to see a little bit of my craziness that I am when I come into the shacks and I have all my stuff. So I still got that thing with my ear. What am I working on? First, and I didn't get prepared for this, I just kind of turned the camera on. I got my 300 stitches in on Fall Pumpkin last night. So that's where that is at. 100 for something that smells like a pumpkin, 100 for a pumpkin, and then another 100 because you need 300 to get a dodgeball. So I can take that off the Q-snap now and put something else on. So then I wanted to go, I didn't have enough time to pull out another project, so I decided to go back to working on this. So this is the Deck the Halls Sal from Caterpillar Cross Stitch, and I did a little bit on it last night, and I've started a little bit on it today, because I found out, so Cheryl's group has one, I could do 300 stitches, something with clothes. Well, the snowman over here is gonna have clothes on. He's gonna have a scarf. So for that, and then also the designer for this is Sally over at Caterpillar Cross Stitch, so I can use it for an extra credit. So that's another 500 stitches. So I'll probably put 600 stitches in it just to be on the safe side, you know, and earn 2 dodgeballs. So I'm working on that, and I don't know what I'm pulling out next. Because I want to work on this for a little bit. Oh, and homework gets released tonight, and that may change some of my plans. So stick with this until at least homework is released, and then we'll go from there. So I think that's it. I will check it back in with y'all here in a little while. Good morning, everybody. So it is almost 4. And because I don't really know what to expect with this job, I thought I would go ahead and do a check-in, kind of give you an idea of where I'm at, and then pack up just in case. It's Sunday, so I shouldn't have a whole lot of people, but you know, I don't want to assume anything. So I already put up my snowman project after I did like three extra credit. Well, an extra credit, a daily 30, 2 dodgeballs with it. So I'm going to insert a picture here of what it looked like when I put it up. Yeah, so there's that. The next one I'm pulling out to kind of work on is Foxview by Plum Street Samplers. Sometime this next week, next Thursday, I believe, we're gonna have what do you call that? Stitchers Unite on this one, or on Plum Street Samplers in general. I'll work on this one, depending on how much I get done with it before I put it up. I'm going to use it for an extra credit, a daily 30 monthly. That sounds really funny. Daily, monthly. And I think that's it. So for homework, I was able to get everything to fit. So there's 5 prompts. I was able to get them all to fit on one project, and that's a bonus 5 points if we can do that. So I'm excited about that. You'll probably see it tomorrow. Wrote down some stuff for Scarecrow Week. Got everything organized and ready for working on things this week, since I don't have to stick with the same thing for 3 days anymore. I'm not bitter. So I'm gonna get back to stitching and working, and I will check back in with y'all this evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It is the evening of September 15th. And here I am at work again. Another new shack, another day. This one is supposed to be my permanent for a bit. This one or the one down at the bottom of the hill, but like this week I have one day at the big office, my last day over at the big office, and then it'll be here every other day that I'm actually working, and then you know, we'll go from there. Schedules come out weekly, so things could change, but I think their plan is to try and keep me and a couple other women up here, because it's a little more controlled environment. Down at the bottom of the hill, they have the men who can be more forceful and say, no, you're going to stop your car right in here. So, not that I couldn't if I needed to, but you know, it is what it is. So tonight, oh, and the lighting in this one is not very good, so I don't know if I'll be bringing a different light bulb or bringing my light with me to work, because it's good enough to stitch, but it's like throwing the colors off for me, and it's a little dim. I would like it a little brighter. So yeah. So here's what I've gotten to. I've stitched a little bit tonight. I didn't stitch much, I mean little, but not much after I talked to y'all this morning, because it wasn't too long before my relief came in, and I had to do a bunch of training, and then we're supposed to work in tandem for an hour. So it's going to shorten my nights a little bit. Even though I'm working 13 hours now, 2 of those hours will be devoted to, you know, working with somebody. So that puts my stitching out. Sorry about that. It's going off because people are messaging me. Okay, so here's where I got to on Foxview. I am almost 200 stitches in, so I still need 300 more for the extra credit before I switch. And then I don't know if I'll start homework or probably start homework. Probably. So, I think that's it. It's a Sunday, so, you know, no happy mail, no fun stuff. Excuse me, sorry. I have been getting a lot of questions. I am still in dodgeball. I haven't been hit with anything in a while, so that's why I'm still in dodgeball. We'll see how it goes. It's getting... We've lost... Okay, so both teams started with 18, and I think we're at 11 and 12 right now. So we've been losing some people a little bit at a time. So anyways, I'm going to get to stitching, try and make another dodgeball, and I will talk at y'all later. Good morning, everybody. Okay, it's 4:15, September 16th. Again, this site is so unpredictable, so I have no idea when it's going to get busy. So I figure we'll do a quick check-in, and then it's okay if it gets busy. And I just realized I put up Foxview. This is becoming a trend. I'm not sure where I put it. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. That's not gonna work. So I got my 500 stitches in on this. Finished my 2 challenges in the dodgeball. I totally forgot to stop when I hit 300. So I put in 500 stitches for a dodgeball. It's okay though. It'll work, it'll work. So here is where we are at. Got quite a bit of fox down there. Those flowers are fuller. Super cute. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. And then I did decide to go ahead and pull out homework, get it knocked out before I work on more extra credit, because that just, you know, makes more sense. And so I am working on Autumn Wreath. This is by Ann Pullen Designs from Across Stitch magazine. Super complicated. So the first 200 stitches are for something that mentally stresses me. And when I first started this, it really did. All the color changes, all the back stitching, the linen, all of it combined was just super stressful. And there was a lot of times I put it down and I really thought about never picking it up again. But at the same time, I was so in love with the project and in love with the color of the linen, I persevered. I'm 3/4 of the way done now, and that's what I'm working on. So, be back here tonight. I'll have a better idea of how things work, I hope, and we'll see you then. Bye. Good evening, everybody. I look a mess, but part of that is because I actually had to work in the heat and sweat, and we wear these hard hats and they make you sweat even worse. Like, it's cold in here and I will still start sweating if I keep this thing on. So I feel really short today. Today is Monday, September 16th, and we're gonna be working on Autumn Wreath today. Probably a good portion of it, since I need like 1,000 stitches in it or something like that. Let me see. Let's see where I left off this morning. I didn't get a lot of stitching done after we talked because my relief got here not long after that, and we didn't know when to expect the flow of people. They really didn't start showing up till 6:30, and then we were slammed from 6:30 to 7:30. So I was supposed to get off at 6:30. I didn't get off till 7:30, and it looks like I'll be doing 14-hour shifts out here. So that's interesting. So here's where I got to. We're working. Oh, the lighting is just absolutely horrible in here. And I didn't think to bring my lamp today. Working in this flower and a little bit down here. So I did finish the first homework task. I started on the second one. The second one is, I think it has something to do with smell, and I love the way fall smells. I love everything about fall, but and especially some of the stuff that's in here, sunflowers and pumpkins and just fall. Love it. I haven't brought them in yet, but they had pumpkin spice rolls in at the store already, and I bought 2 boxes because I absolutely love them. I did share with the kids, so there's that. I don't drink coffee, so I don't pumpkin spice latte, but I do pumpkin roll and pumpkin pie and yeah, all that fake pumpkin stuff, because you know it's more about the spice than it is about the pumpkin. So there's that. Yeah, so it's gonna take me a little while to get used to the late mornings and early evenings, and so right now I'm working from 5:30 in the evening to 7:30 in the morning. It should be interesting. But in between those times, so from in the morning, it didn't get busy till about 6:30. So from 6:30 to 7:30, busy, and then in the evening, it was about 5:30 until 6:30. It was busy. But see, in the mornings, they're coming from their vehicles to come into work, and we have to stand there and sign them in and make sure they're using their badges and that sort of thing. So you'll get like 10 people, and then you'll get a little break, and then you'll get like 15 people, and then a little break, and then like 5. And so there are times when it's busy, but it's more spread out. In the evenings, everybody's leaving work at the same time. They're like, we're out of here. They're not in a rush to get to work, but they're in a rush to go home. So yeah, it took less than an hour to get everybody out that gate. I think we had like 4 people when my relief left that I waited around for. So yeah, that not bad at all. I'm excited about the new job. So I'm gonna get to stitching, and we will check in later. Bye. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It is the evening of September 17th. I know I did not get to check in with you this morning. It kind of got a little crazy here. So I'm still in that adjustment period. In fact, I feel like it's kind of taking a toll on my stitching. Not necessarily my stitchy bug. I want to stitch. I feel like I'm not finding enough time. And even though I'm getting 600 plus stitches in each night, I feel like I'm not stitching at all. So anyway, I want you to notice that the lighting is so much better in here. I got to work tonight. I forgot to bring my lamp again, and I was like, I can't even. Well, luckily, back when I was working in the shacks, their lighting sometimes was bad. So I started buying these really good bulbs and just keeping them in my vehicle in case I came across a shack that just needed a little extra oomph. Well, it was still in there, even though it's been months since I worked shacks regularly. So I went and got it and swapped it out, and oh my goodness, the difference. Like, especially because that yellowy color was so close to this, I was having such a hard time seeing. So anyways, here's where we're at. I had to do this silver gray color, it's called like shell gray or something like that, for School of Magical Stitches homework, and I was gonna get all the way around and then realize we're not lining up. So I didn't quit stitching. I tried finding the error. I counted 3,000 times. Everything down here looks exactly right. I compared it to the chart, so I'm just gonna continue around and see what happens when I get up top and hope it all matches up. So Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna continue to work on that tonight. I might get to my 1,000 stitches if I switch projects. I'll check back in and let you know. But it's almost 9 o'clock and I'm gonna have to make a round soon, and I haven't even started stitching, so I should probably get to it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is the morning of September 18th, so getting close to the end of my shift. I have about 30 more minutes before I have to pack up, but if I don't do this now, I will forget, and then we'll have another repeat of yesterday. So I got bored with my hair. I know those are stitches. Anyway, it's been an interesting night at work. So I'm still working on Autumn Wreath. I'm getting really close. Let's see. I am at 975. I need 1,000. So 25 more. I should be able to get that this morning if I buckle down and try. Let's see. Getting quite a bit up there. It's so close to getting done. So close and yet so far away. So obviously I'm going to be continuing on it this morning, and then this evening when I come back to work we'll start on something else. What that is, not quite sure. Might be Forever and Ever, because I think I have like 3 challenges that it could fit, and get that knocked out real quick. So changes in some dodgeball. I know I'm not uploading these videos long enough or often enough for you to actively know what's going on, but anyway, in case you're keeping up here only, the admins threw in a twist last night. 2 of the admins have decided they wanted to be their own team. So they are Team Black. They can attack anybody. We can all attack them. Because there's only 2 people on their team. When they attack us, their dodges, in order to dodge their balls, it's 400 stitches. If we throw a ball at them and they can stitch those stitches within 45 minutes, they can throw the ball back at us, and then we have to dodge it for 400 stitches. It's some crazy stuff, y'all. So the green team and the purple team have joined forces to try and beat Team Black. Not sure how well this truce is gonna go, but right now we've called a truce. So before this, we green team was at 8 people and purple is at 12. So I don't know what to think. I don't know what strategy should be. I kind of leave that to other people. I just stitch. So I'm gonna get back to doing that, and I will talk at y'all later. Just kidding, I'm back. Because I remembered it's Tuesday. Well, I mean, it's Wednesday now, but Tuesday is when I end my vlog. So I want to say thank you to everybody who comes back and continues to watch these crazy videos that have no rhyme or reason, for liking, commenting, subscribing, all the goody YouTubey things. I try and link below Instagram and Facebook. Try and keep those things updated. I'm not very good at it. I think that's it. I want to thank everybody so much. It's so exciting to still be making videos. I don't know. I feel like I've been slacking lately. There's been a whole lot of changes this summer. I've powered through though. We've kept the videos coming, and I really hope y'all are enjoying them. So I'm going to end this week, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.